Hello, Teacher Kim here. Thank you for joining me on my channel. Have you ever felt like you want to talk about something, but you don't know what you want to talk about? That's how I feel lately. I feel like there's something I need to say, and I don't know what it is. I feel like that's the way our students feel in our ESL classes. If you're an English teacher, an online English teacher, you know that you have students who some students don't have the words to say what they want to say. Like, you can see it on their face, or you can see it in what they're drawing or acting out on the screen. They want so badly to tell you something. You just can't figure it out because they don't have the words, you don't speak their language, whatever it is. So how do you handle those situations? What do you do when your student really wants to tell you something and you're just not getting it? Well, a lot of times it depends on your student. I have one learner who is 6, and she draws pictures when she wants to tell me something, and I just obviously don't understand it and she knows I don't speak Chinese. She will draw pictures of what she wants. She'll draw it on the screen, or she always keeps paper next to her, and you'll see her all of a sudden drawing something. And she has learned to TPR things. Like, she'll act out what she wants to tell me. Maybe more like charades than TPR. But she'll act out and try to show me what she wants to tell me. So it's a fun game of charades on and I'm sitting here thinking, all of a sudden, like, oh, and figure it out, and I'll pull up a picture to match and see if that's what she was thinking. And she's like, yes, teacher, yes. What about other students? What about if their camera is off and you can't see them? But like, you can hear that they want to tell you something. Maybe they keep repeating a phrase over and over. Well, there's a few things you can do. Like I said, you can have them draw it out. You can have them type it in the chat box in Chinese or whatever language the students you're working with is. Most of my students are Chinese, and so they will type it in Chinese, and then I can translate. And when I translate it, maybe I can figure out what they're trying to tell me. If you can get them to turn the camera on and act it out, that's awesome too. But sometimes just drawing it, writing it, if you kind of know the general direction, maybe they're trying to tell you a favorite fruit. I pull up pictures of fruits and show them different things to try to let them see, and they can go, oh, and tell you when you come across the one they're talking about. But it must be, and it is so hard when there's something you want to say and you don't know the words for it, right? It's like, what do we say? It's on the tip of your tongue, right? It's right there, and you know it's right there, and you just can't quite get it out. I've tried to learn other languages, and it's so hard to say what you want to say when in your head you're still speaking your own language. In my head, I know exactly what I want to say in English, but the words just don't come out in another language. And so I just wanted to make a short video to remind you to be patient with your learners, young or old. Even older learners may not be able to think of the exact word for something. Sometimes they'll think of other words that are similar or remind them of something, and you can kind of guess, oh, you mean this. Sometimes they'll draw, sometimes they'll even write it and hope you translate it. Sometimes they'll try to use a translator and it doesn't quite make sense, but they try so hard. So tip of the day, reminder of the day, have patience with your learners. And don't be in such a hurry to cover the materials that you miss the important things they want to tell you, because those connections, those important things are the most important thing when you're helping a student learn English. If you lose them because you are too much in a hurry to move on, then you've lost them. They're not going to learn as much because they're like, oh, in their hearts, they think their teacher doesn't care. And you and I both know we do, but sometimes the clock's not the most important thing. All right. Just a reminder, have patience for yourself, for your learners, and for everyone. Thanks for watching.